in for an investigation and an inquiry. The 9 photographers who were in the tunnel here at the Pont d'Alma, where Diana died on August the 31st alongside Dodi and Henri Paul. Also the motorcyclist who was in the tunnel at the time, and the doctor who we remember gave first aid to Diana as she lay dying in the black Mercedes. Now what he'll do then is ask them again what they remember of the events of that fateful night, what they can recall, and try and iron out any inconsistencies in the story, almost to make sure that everything tallies with the statements that they gave earlier in the year. Now he's doing that because he would like to do a full reconstruction, but to do that would virtually close the Paris, the whole French capital, and that's simply not going to happen. So we'll have this confrontation almost as he tries to decide exactly what happened, and that will be a major step in his report, which hopefully will arrive sometime before the first anniversary of Diana's death on August the 31st. But the documentary carries a number of allegations surrounding that inquiry, allegations that the French obviously will want to find out about. This French villa, according to the documentary, is where Diana and Dodi were planning to live together.
What about Dodi? Did he like this house? I mean, what do you...
yeah, sure. He liked it very much. He liked it very much. It's a beautiful house.
So you expected Dodi?
Yeah, sure.
And Diana to live in this house together?
Absolutely. Everything is ready to come here.
It's claimed the couple had definite plans to marry. It's also claimed the driver, Henri Paul, was being paid by the French Secret Service. On 5 separate occasions, with no explanation, £4,000 was paid into his bank account. Added to that, there's the question of Henri Paul's blood sample. The claim, carbon monoxide as well as alcohol was found in his bloodstream.
But that only deepens the mystery, because here's Henri Paul 2 hours before his death, walking down the steps in the Ritz without any problem.
Where's the Fiat Uno witnessed at the crash? What happened to a mystery motorcyclist observed at the scene? Why have some of the paparazzi never been interviewed? Another set of conspiracy theories. The programme appears to raise as many questions as it answers.
Alan, this documentary hasn't even been broadcast yet, but it's already caused a storm of controversy. Will it affect the Paris investigation?
Well, it'd be fair to say that the Parisian authorities are a bit upset by the programmes that are to be broadcast, one on ITV tonight and one on Channel 4 tomorrow. They believe that there is almost the implication that they're not doing their job properly, that they don't know about these theories or these stories that have been circulating. Almost since the first hours after Diana's death, there have been conspiracy theories. Now, they say that their investigation has been comprehensive, and that will be proved when the report is finally published. But they say these conspiracy theories do nothing more to muddy the waters. Although Dodi's father, Mohammed Al-Fayed, appeared on television last night for the first time in the London area and almost said that he backed up many of the conspiracy theories.
There's so many questions to be answered. It is not such an accident, is what I believe. If it is other people's wishes or other people's acts, God would never leave them, and I'm there to get them, to expose them, to see exactly that this can happen now in our days.
Mohammed Al-Fayed speaking there. Alan, thank you very much for speaking to us today from Paris. Now, one claim that tonight's documentary makes is that Dodi was about to propose to Diana. True or false? This is what Dodi's father, as you saw there, Mohammed Al-Fayed, told viewers in London last night.
Was Dodi going to propose to her that night?
Definitely, yes.
You believe they would have got married?
Definitely, yes.
Well, Diana's stepmother, Countess Rain Spencer, was rather less certain about a marriage.
I spoke to her, I suppose, about a week before, so I couldn't possibly comment on that.
No idea at all?
No.
Well, I'm joined now by royal watcher James Whittaker. Good morning, James.
Good morning.
You followed, obviously, this whole story. You followed their romance. Do you think marriage was on the cards?
No, I don't. I think that the most conclusive thing about this is that she had not said a word to her children. And as much as Dodi meant to her, and there's no question he made her very happy in the last 4 or 5 weeks of her life, the boys were more important, and nothing was going to happen until she cleared it with them.
Do you not think, though, that there might have been a suggestion that perhaps, I mean, perhaps he might have, Dodie Fired might have been about to pop the question, though, perhaps?
Well, why hadn't he done it earlier? I mean, there was talk that it was going to happen, and his butler, René Delorme, has talked about it since and kept saying, I mean, it seems like a Fado farce almost. The butler saying, have you done it yet? And him saying no, and raising his eyebrows and that sort of thing. No, I just don't. They'd only known each other 5 weeks, Penny. She wasn't going to jump into a marriage like that.